The new baby. It had been a busy day for Cosimo and Kamari. They lay on their mats waiting for the mission lady to tell them a story. White Nose had his stomach full of warm milk, and he was curled up in his basket, fast asleep. "I feel so sleepy," said Kamari. "It must be getting late." Cosimo yawned. Maybe she went to take care of someone who is sick. Maybe Sundarama needed her tonight. For a long time, or so it seemed to the girls, they waited. Then footsteps were heard in the hall. "There she comes," said Cosimo, sitting on the edge of her mat. But it was not the lady. It was Nita. Cosimo and Kamari liked Nita, but they were disappointed. Nita told them a story, sang a song, and heard their prayers, but it was not the same. To their question, "Why didn't the mission lady come?" Nita replied, "She had other plans." Then she said good night, took the light, and went away. Morning came, and the world seemed rosy and fair. Cosimo and Kamari hurried to bathe and to get dressed. If the mission lady was busy with other plans last night, no doubt she would have plenty of chores for them to do this morning. They ran to the mission house and tapped on the door. There was no answer. "Maybe she is at the schoolroom," said Cosimo, but there was no one there but Tanny, one of the training school teachers. She was standing on a bench, hanging a picture on the wall. Cosimo asked, "Tanny, where is the mission lady?" "She's at the hospital," said Tanny. Cosimo and Kamari ran to the hospital and stood in the long parlor where the patients sat while they waited for treatments. There was no one at the desk where the mission lady often sat. There was no one in the hall except Mela, who was coming from the operating room wearing a white mask over her nose and mouth. "Where is the mission lady?" asked Cosimo. "Is she here?" "She is here," said Mela, "but she must not be disturbed. Run along now. I will tell you when you can come and see her." Cosimo and Kamari ran back to the dormitory, hoping to find Lotus awake. They found her feeding White Nose when they came in. It was always a merry time when White Nose had his meals. The girls took turns holding him and giving him milk. When he had all he wanted, they would put him back in his basket. Then they went to the dining room for their breakfast. There they heard the news. There was a new baby at the mission, a baby girl. This was a baby for the mission lady. All the workers were excited. Now Cosimo and Kamari understood why their beloved mission lady had not come to read them a story last night. No wonder she had other plans. For many days the villagers came to the hospital to see the baby girl. When they met their neighbors at the pond or at the market, they would say, "Have you seen the new baby at the hospital?" Strange gifts were brought to the new baby. There were eggs, chickens, salt, coconuts, strips of cloth, bags of rice, beans, or whatever the people had. The lady thanked each giver personally, for she understood the motive behind each present, and she knew that in some cases the giving was a sacrifice. She had some misgivings, however, when they wanted to touch or hold her precious baby. Many who were not very clean wanted to touch her. Some had lice or skin eruptions. The mission lady realized that many of these visitors who came out of curiosity might never have dared to come to the mission hospital had it not been for the doctor's new baby girl.